Hello and welcome. I am Dr. Anil Joshi. Welcome you to my series Iconology and Temple Architecture Perspectives. In the contest, we are going to visit today Gajendragad. And in Gajendragad, we are going to visit a temple of Kalkaleshwar. It's near Gajendragad, and it is a glorious. You will have to climb few steps, but once you go up, it's a marvelous and beautiful. So let's visit. First, let's go to Gajendragad. It's a small hill on which there is a fort, but most of the place is occupied now by windmills. Now Gajendragad, also called as Gajendragada, it has an average elevation of 643 meters or 2100 feet. That is the height of it. The place is known for hill station, hill strip, film shooting spot, fort, and most important for us is a Kalkaleshwar Mandir or Kalkaleshwar temple, which we are going to visit today. Then there is also a market for dress material, for marriage and festival. Then there are a lot of handlooms, and you can see a lot of windmills also. There is hardly anything to be seen in all these things. But if you are interested in making shopping of handloom or the marriage dresses, then Gajendragad is one of a favorite site in this area. It is about 55 kilometers from district headquarters Gadag and 110 kilometers from Hubli. So also 200 kilometers from Belgaum, which is taken as the airport or nearest airport, and 450 kilometers from state capital Bangalore. So it's approachable by road, by plane, and also by train. Then Gajendra means elephant and Gada means fort. Is a historical place in Gadag district. The name Gajendragad is a combination of elephant and a fort. Elephant stand for strength and dignity and prosperity. Yes, correct. Local people generally call it as the Gada only. It is near the Gadag, so a lot of people stay at Gadag and come here for a visit, like us. I have also stayed in Gadag and came here. Then the Gajendragad is a pilgrimage destination due to the Kalkaleshwar temple. There are festivals, there are auspicious days on which lot of people gather here. They offer their worships also. Then Gajendragad is surrounded by historical places associated with BADAMI CHALUKYAS and Western CHALUKYAS. And the places like Badami, Aihoi, Patatkal, Mahakuta, Baneshwari, Suri, then Mahadeva temple at Itagi and Kudal Sangam are all near this. We have got extensive coverage, extensive videos, especially Mahadev temple of Idagi. You must see our video because it is a samrat of temples. It is the king or the highly placed as per temple iconology and temple architectures are concerned. It's just marvelous. So you must see our video. We are given link below. And also there are a lot of temples which gives you the development of the Western Chalukyan style, the Badami style of temple architecture. Then of course, Badami, Patatkal, they have got all beautiful temples. Especially Aihoi is called laboratory because it was experimental. They have done a lot of experiments here. There are a lot of combinations of the temple, particularly Dravidian style and Nagara style. Then there are also Rashtrakuta monuments at Kukunur. We have got video on Kukunur also. You must visit it. The Gajendragad fort and the town were built and renewed by Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. He was a king of Maharashtra, but this area was at that time under their, it was a dynasty. Maratha dynasty was up to here. The founder of GHORPADE family was Vallabha Singh Cholaraj Ghorpade. So and then descendants Bahiji Rao Ghorpade. So both the Ghorpade family worship this god as the Kuladaivat, that is the family god. So it is their family god. Now the royal families of Kapse and Gajendragad owe their origin in Vallabha Singha, that is from the Ghorpade family, and the chiefs of the Sounders are descended from the third sons of Chol Rajas. So this was one of the part of the Maratha dynasties, and subsequently it was taken by the Tipu. After the second Mysore war, Tipu Sultan had to engage an armed conflict with the Marathas and the Nizams. The war concluded with a treaty of Gajendragad. Tipu Sultan ceded Badami to the Marathas. Tipu Sultan would release Kalopant and return Adoni, Kittur and Nargad to the previous rulers. So there was lot of compromise which has taken place after the war. Certain areas were exchanged, certain areas were accepted to be given to each other. Badami could be ceded to the Marathas at certain time, but at certain time again Tipu has taken it, and he has used Badami fort for his army substation. The Tipu Sultan would also pay an annual tribute of 12 lakhs per year to the Marathas. So earlier it was accepted, but subsequently it did not work out. In return, Tipu Sultan would get all the peace that they had captured in the war during the Gajendragad and Dharwad. So big history here, and I suggest that you should go in details of it in more particular. I given just a relevant point as far as cultural points or historical points are concerned, and why the Kalkaleshwar has become the family god of Ghorpades, which belongs to the Marathas, or that is the Maharashtrian people. Now let's come back to the Kalkaleshwar temple. The pilgrim Kalkaleshwar temple is a huge mountain with a temple carved into it. So you have to climb the steps. This is a weekend destination which could be wound up in a day's time. One can see windmills lined in a hill opposite the hill on which the temple is located. When you will see the photographs, you will see so many windmills are there. A little known pilgrim of the North Karnataka then come to the Gajendragad. Gajendragad is a town municipal council lying adjacent to the hill, is one of which is encapsulated Kalkaleshwar temple of the Lord Shiva, known as Dakshina Kashi. Kashi is a holy place. Dakshina is a south, who is worshipped in the form of Kalkaleshwar. He is a Shiva. The local name is Kalkaleshwar and also called as Dakshin Kashi. There are some large steps that lead to up the hill and into the temple. It is a traditional temple with a Uddhava Linga, that is a types of linga. Details are in Iconology lecture. There we can find God Veerabhadra temple also in some premises adjacent to it. There is a space once you go inside the cave, there is a track. In that you will see it. But one of the definitely be amazing at the story in which the significance of the destination lies just outside the temple. Exists a small square water reservoir called Atharanga Ganga. Antara is a heaven or sky. Ganga is a holy water. The water which come from Antara, that is from the sky, and forms a holy water, is there. We are going to see it. Nobody knows from there where the water comes, but it is percolating throughout year, and at lot of places we have seen wherever there is a Shivlinga, there is a constant water supply. It is an evergreen water reservoir that constantly falls along the roots of the pimple tree into the pond all throughout the year. We are going to see it when we will see the picture, and video is also there. It will show you how the water is trickling. It is said to be flowing even in the peaks of summer season and has an unknown route. We don't know from where it is coming, but we know it's coming from the uphill. Now Gajendragad is a town that lies almost several mountains. One has to climb a feet of steps to reach the Kalkaleshwar temple. This temple is known for its unique Uddhavalinga, which is worshipped by the large number of people. So, Adhavalinga is a type of a Shivalinga which has got a natural origin. The Atharaganga, what we have seen, is a small tank that is situated at the exit of the temple. We are going to see it in detail. The reservoir is considered sacred and is of religious importance. It is a general practice of the pilgrimage, especially during the Utsav season, to bath in the holy water of the pond first before offering their worships, before taking darshana or before seeing Kalkaleshwar. Kalkaleshwar temple is situated near Gajendragad on the hill which you have to climb steps, which has got a reservoir where 12 months water is there. People take bath, go inside and worship, and how you reach there is through the Gajendragad. And whose temple is this? Lord Shiva, what he is known as Kalkaleshwar, and it is referred to as the Dakshina Kashi. Then Lord Shiva is a embodiment of the universal forces and is worshipped all over the world in different forms. Shiva has got different forms. It has got Bhairava, Kala Bhairava, and many other forms are there for the Shiva, but here we are seeing him in a Kalkaleshwar form, and that's why he is a family god for the GHORPADE families. Now you will see here a pond, reservoir. Then it is said that the everyday morning the pujari, the one who worships the temple premises, would be worshipping this temple, would be carried out routine rituals, and you can get the darshan also, and you can pray your worships or rituals also. And every year these things are happening. In the year 1970, it was observed that the bell in the temple suddenly disappeared. Now there are certain things which we have to believe. Elderly say that the bell vanished to the blue skies. It was during this period that the village was struck by the plague. So we are talking long time back. Villagers are of the opinion that the disappearance of the bell is a bad omen, and this could be one of the reason for the spread of epidemic. So people has got a lot of stories, but we should stick to our today's science and knowledge. Now this is a road which takes you to the Gajendragad. It's a beautiful road, sunset. It is actually when we were coming back to the GADAG. Now look at this. We are starting from here. We have to take steps up, up and up. Well concreted steps, but you have to remove your shoes right in the bottom. You can see on the hilltop some windmills, a green mountain, red stones, and a Gajendragad. Gad is a fort. You can see Deepastambha, where the lights are lit. This is the parking lot where you have to keep your vehicles and climb up the hill. You can see here a site of the cave. Inside that there is a Shivalinga. This is the uppermost portion. From here you go still higher. Then there are two plateaus separately. One is a cave and second is a place from where this photograph is taken. This is a small open place, and we'll see what is there in this place. This is in between two Deepamalas. This is a close-up for you to know where the lights are kept on auspicious seasons. So this is a place. This is the first plateau where you come after climbing couple of steps, maybe 100 or so. Now here you can see the Shiva and Shivalinga also. Shiva is the idol, Shivalinga is a symbol. From here you can see the mountain view also, you can see the windmills also. Now look at this, you have to go still up to the cave. Now there are few steps more from here. Look at the steps which you have to climb and go into the cave-like structure. This is the beauty of the surrounding greenery, mountain. So you come here, this is another cave-like structure, actually a place of Kalkaleshwar, where you will find the Shivalinga by called Kalkaleshwar over here. These are the steep mountains surrounding we are seeing. Now once we complete the surrounding, we will concentrate within the temple. These are the steps which you have to climb. So you have come inside the cave. This is the main deity, main Shivalinga. This is the statue of Kalkaleshwar. This is a form of Shiva and worshipped by a lot of people. You can offer your worship also. You can offer your rituals. You can offer funds to the temple also. So nicely, well kept. Everything is so clean, so nice, well kept. Lot of people comes here more on auspicious days. But even on otherwise, there are a lot of visitors which comes here. Especially those who are religiously connected. What we had discussed just now. Now these are the another Shivalingas along with Parivaras. Parivaras are the gods which are along with the main god. This is actually entrance for the cave. Here you are seeing the main deities. You are offering the worships. These are some hero stones. They are in the memory of the people who has fought for it and give their life. So in the memory of them it is kept. Now this is what we call is the, you can see the green roots. From that water drops down. Now I'll show you in more detail, or it is best seen in the video. It comes from the high end. You can see the water lines are there. Water which is falling, you can see it is here, water is falling. Here also you are seeing water is falling. And we don't know from where the water is coming. But it flows throughout the year. Then we are coming slightly down. Again we are seeing continuous water flow. Now here they collect the water by means of a plastic. So all the water coming from the roots diesels on this. Now there is some reconstruction work going on. And this is the view of the valley from where the water is collected. So holy water. Now you can see Deepa Mala also. And by this time it was getting slightly late in the evening. So with that, we are coming to end of this Kalkaleshwar Gajendragad lecture. I hope I have given you information. In case if you have liked the lecture, please give us a like. If you think you should see more and more videos like this, then subscribe to us or visit our channel. Thank you, goodbye and take care. This is Dr. Anil Joshi logs off. Till we meet in next video, I am sure very shortly.